Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Hearts of Iron 3 with the Total Realism Project. This is Keeves, and we're doing another um, post recording audio thing because some reason I was really bad at recording things, and this is what we get. So the year is July 1939. We're playing as Japan, and we're continuing to take on communist China. Things are going quite well. Of course, I say that a lot. I feel like, hey, things are going quite well is kind of my common thing to say, but I'm not lying though. Things are going quite well. We're in the process right now of cutting off the Chinese units, um, cutting them off completely, and then taking on their section right there. Once we have them cut off, um, then we'll move into completely annihilate those units and go on from there. It looks like right now is where everything kind of they got cut off because you see the counterattacks going on the right side there, all over the place. Um, Infrastructure in the area is pretty bad, as you can see from that little screen there. Pretty lousy infrastructure, so we're going to be dealing with a little bit of supply problems, possibly, but we'll see. We are going to deal with these counterattacks, though. However, I think it won't be long for the communist Chinese units that we have cut off here to run out of supplies, because I'm pretty sure their I'm pretty sure that their infrastructure that was set up in place before probably didn't have that great of a supply route. So I wouldn't be surprised if they will run out of supplies faster than expected. But we'll see. We'll see about that. Either way, we have a giant chunk of them completely cut off. So once we destroy these group, it's going to be a huge. Like, look at this. This is at least. I'm going to say at least 3, maybe 4 cores completely full of units here. Probably 20 divisions, maybe even more, that we're going to cut off, that are completely encircled, and that will be overrun and destroyed. Right? That's a giant chunk of Chinese troops that will be gone. So that's nice. That is nice. Can't complain about that. Absolutely not. Right now, I'm making some attacks on several locations here. Might as well attack them now. We have them cut off, so might as well start attacking them and closing them in. If nothing else, it's going to make our generals a little bit stronger. Looks like this guy right here is attacking Wuhan, so let's get him first. Um, but yeah, this is a nice little progress here. Find out ways in which we can move forward and take some things out. Do have to be slightly. That's what I'm looking for. We got to be a little bit careful for now, because they haven't run out of supplies yet. So they will, but they haven't yet, right? So we don't want to push our guys a little too far. Either way, this is a giant. This is a big gap of the Chinese forces that are going to be gone, and it'll make our job a whole lot easier later on when we take on the rest of them, right? My cores and HQs are very far away from the front line right now, and it's something I've been meaning to do, but I feel like when it comes to cores, HQs, army divisions, all these other things, army groups, I feel like you have to have your cores so close to where your divisions are. It's really hard to actually keep them close enough to be able to keep those bonuses in check. Essentially, it's as soon as the war really kicks off and you start aggressively moving forward, unless you're really on top of it and you can keep an eye on exactly where your cores are or move them as groups, right? I find it's just way too tough and way too much micromanagement to actually keep on top of. I find that my divisions just spread out all over the place. So I have like a core of units, but say if there's a piece in the line where it needs reinforcing, you move a division down or up or sideways or whatever to support them, and yeah, before you know it, your entire core is just spread out all over the place. So yeah, it's kind of tough. There's a couple places here. This is one area that I hope we get the division in to be able to support it in time. Actually, spoiler alert, we do. Because I've already done this. I'm actually recording the audio after the fact, so you're probably like, damn it, Keeves, you gave it away. But no, we'll get a guy there in time. Be able to defend that location. They are attacking from across the river and all this other stuff. And we'll attack here to ease off on the attack just a bit. It'll help. Giving time for reinforcements to come in and support. As soon as he lands, that is. But it's getting to the point where it's so close to the end of this war, because it's getting, once we cut these guys off, once we destroy them, the Chinese army is going to be vastly cut down in size, and it's coming to the point where we have to start deciding about what's going to be the next step, right? I don't think it's at a position yet where our neutrality is low enough to be able to declare war on people, right? So it's, we have ships to build, we have our fleet to bolster. We also have our air force to bolster. So those things are going to take priority. But then after that, what's it going to be? Is it going to be infrastructure? Is it going to be making sure that's in order? Is it going to be making more troops? Is it going to be, what are we going to do? And that's something that I need to start considering and thinking about in terms of the next step. But in the meantime, we have a deadly deed to get finished here. Crushing the evil communist China. Oh, watch! I'm going to see some Chinese Secret Service agents showing up at my place to kill me now because I started talking about the evil communist China. I don't know. I don't even know if that's one thing I know very little about is communist China. I have no idea how much they really clamp down on that kind of thing, or even if they care. Most communist regimes are pretty hard up when it comes to freedom of speech, but they might not care because I'll be like, he's just a Canadian. What the hell does he know? I hope that. So, Chinese Secret Service, I'm just a Canadian. What the hell do I know? Maybe you're like the nicest people ever, and I just don't know that yet. Who knows? Well, I'm sure somebody knows. I don't know. Either way, we have a couple of units moving up and down, north to south to kind of bolster the line. We are getting some supply issues here and there, but I think there's like fuel supply issues rather than actual supplies. But our fuel situation has definitely sorted itself. We're not completely shit on when it comes to fuel anymore. So that's kind of nice. Well, our oil reserves we don't have any oil reserves, but our fuel, we do have fuel reserves, so that's kind of nice. What would be nice, though, is that when we were done here, our neutrality got low enough to the point where we can just declare war on anyone when we're done. That would be nice. I doubt it's going to happen that way, but it would be nice. Alright, so we have, well, we have attacks going on all over the place there. Let's get that spot right there. Could really use a little reinforcement there. I don't know if they're going to be able to. Oh yeah, they took it. That's fine. So yeah, this is the part where we're going to start really cutting off these units and crushing them pretty bad, and they'll start disappearing. Like right there, that's at least a core right there. At least. Maybe even more. I don't know. Good. A good. No, really, it's really good. It's my superior strategy or something. I don't know. I don't think I'm the one that developed a flanking maneuver strategy. I'm pretty sure that's been developed by somebody else. Probably by Frank Flank. He developed the flank. I don't know. Either way, it's been very successful in this playthrough. And to be honest, this is the first actual playthrough where I've successfully utilized flanking around units and actually cutting them off and encircling them. I think this is the first time I've done it in this good of success, to be fair. It's been successful on several occasions already in this playthrough. And I'm going to use it for all it's worth. Oh, I'm going to exploit that like no one's business. Yeah, if you saw that guy right there, he is losing organization already, right? Our one line there has supply problems, but that'll ease up as we start grabbing these provinces here. I hope. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. But yeah, now it's just kind of cleanup mode, really. It's take the provinces and clean it all up and kill all these dudes off, and because they're all encircled and they're all screwed, very, very screwed. And I always like it on the attack bar when the entire attack thing is green. Attacking 6 provinces at once, that makes me happy. Look at that. You see that? We got a decent chunk of the Chinese coastline there is pretty much covered. That's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Now we have to start moving our guys closer to the line again so that we can start deciding how to make our next move, continuing to cut off Communist China. And then once we're done Communist China, then we gotta take the long, boring trek into Zaibei and Yunnan. And well, the Yunnan will actually probably be a blitz, but Zaibei is going to take a long time. And the other one that I can't pronounce, Xinjiang, I think so. They're going to be a long march because the provinces are so big and the infrastructure is so bad. It's going to take our troops a long ass time to push into that. And I really hope they don't have much of an army. to speak of. That'll make our job a whole lot easier, hopefully. But we'll see. We're going to clean these guys up first. I know I'm really jumping ahead of myself. I shouldn't be this, like, cocky, but to be honest, the way that we've encircled these troops and take out a giant chunk of communist China, I really don't see it being much of a problem finishing them off eventually. Because, yeah, they might have enough troops to fill their lines now. But even then, like, we can easily break through one of their lines in some place and cut them off again. Do this exact same process again, right? So, not too worried. Germany is mobilizing. Let's take a look here. Poland is not part. Whoa, whoa. So I wrecked the map. Oh, I straight up wrecked. Oh, I wrecked everything. Look at this. I destroyed everything. Everything just went tits up. Well, that screen still looks fine. Nope. Nope. Well, that's that, I guess. Well, we got to finish this offensive first. I don't know. We'll get as much here done as possible, and then we'll call it quits. But yeah, I just screwed up all the UI real bad just by zooming out. Must be nice. Or no, it is nice. That's not very nice at all. It's actually terrible. But I think it has to do with the resolution of my screen. Well, the combination of the resolution of my screen as well as my graphics card just screwed up that screen as well. Pretty bad. Well, Poland hasn't gone to war yet, it doesn't look like. I don't know. It'll be soon, either way. It's probably why everything went all tits up, is that Germany started mobilizing. And it's like, oh, we have a whole pile of stuff we have to do. Let's break the UI. Okay, so we have to take that spot right there. That's one victory. We only have 3 victory points that we have to take from China, and that is ours. So I think when we're done this, we're probably just going to blitz. So we're going to go, yeah, straight over to there, right? Just straight across, maybe. Blitz that victory point. And then we'll have troops down the south grabbing the other 2 victory points, and then that'll be it. France is mobilizing. Might as well push that guy out. Screw you, dude. Yeah, so... Oh, I guess there's 4 victory points we gotta take. But anyways, we can take that one and then go straight over into Yunnan's land and grab that one as well. So that movement should be pretty quick, right? I don't think we'll have too much of a problem doing that attack. Yeah. So, a southern army going to Yunnan, the center army kind of, or group or whatever, heading towards those 2 victory points, and the northern group going for the victory point on the top. This urban, yeah, that one should be really easy as well, because it's mostly, well, I can get beside it on the grass. It'll be good. That one is, yeah, that one will be pretty good too. I actually might just go straight down from up there. the north part. I think that might be shorter. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, since completely um, I completely wrecked the UI by zooming out, I think I'm going to end this recording here as soon as this guy is done. We'll end the recording because yeah, I broke the game. And yeah, but then the next episode we'll get everything all ready and sorted and good to go, and I think we'll finish off China completely. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this episode. If you like this episode, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that for regular videos, Hearts of Iron, and so on. And I always love you guys' feedback and your comments, all the things you have to say. And I'm kind of spraying this out because there's a little bit left on the recording. So, but yeah. Oh, and then I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, whoops! I think I accidentally pressed the mouse. Anyways, thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you next time. But until then, Keeves out.